On semi-final day, it's Zheng and Huang from China up against Chae and Zheng of Korea. First of the two mixed double semis. We'll be showing you the other one later on in our coverage. And here's how the mixed doubles draw has panned out. So that bottom semi-final, that's our fifth match on court today. But at the moment, we're concentrating on the top match. It features the #1 seeds and indeed the defending champions Zheng and Huang. We're involved in an absolutely phenomenal quarter-final yesterday, these two. Hugely entertaining contest.
From Korea, Chae,
It feels a little bit strange for them walking on without a kit, because that's being delivered on one of our little robot buggies.
Black for you. It's black. Receive. You. Counter. Which side? This one.
So let's have a look at these players then on court for our second semi-final of the day, starting with the Chinese pair. Zheng, who's 26 now. They are 1 in the world. First achieved that ranking back in February. 3-time world champions, 2018, 2019 and 2022. And of course they added an Olympic silver medal at the last games in Tokyo. Trying to defend the title they won here last year. And they've fresh from winning gold at the Asian Games as well, just a couple of weeks ago. 26 titles on the World Tour they've won since 2018, including 3 this year, and they've all been Super 1000s, Malaysia Open, All England, and the Indonesia Open as well. I mentioned that quarter-final yesterday. It was a brilliant match against Huang and TotalEnergies. 21-15 in the third. No problems against Mez and Moore or Ferdinancia and Wijaja. Xiao and Chae on the other side of the net beat Zheng and Huang in the final of the World Championships in Copenhagen. That was just a couple of months ago. Although the Chinese got revenge on them in the semis of the Asian Games a couple of weeks back. Fourth is their highest ranking. And in addition to being the current world champions, they also made the last 8 in Tokyo a couple of years ago. And they're fresh from winning the China Open last month. Lost in a couple of finals this season as well. They were stretched though by Jaquel and Del Rue. They were 18-9 down and still came back to win that match. Quite astonishing comeback. Henrik Boas of Denmark is in the umpire's chair, and Daniel Wolf of Austria will assist him as the service judge. So, repeat of the World Championship final, Steen. Are we going to get the same result or not, do you think?
My initial thought is that we are not going to get the same result. I believe in these two players in red here. I feel that Seo and Chae, well, they really had no business being here. They were one game down, and as you said, 9-18 down in the second against Chae, and they somehow found the strength to come back. But I must say that Seo looked worn yesterday. I think the program since winning the World Championship in 2 categories has been really tough on him, and it's not that it's been much easier for Zheng and Huang, but I just feel that they are sort of a little bit more reinvigorated, won the Asian Games. I think they're out for another title.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, So Seung-jae and Chae Iyun, Korea. And on my left, Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaxiong, China. Huang Yaxiong to serve, to So Seung-jae. Love all. Play.
So here we go then. First mixed doubles semi-final. Defending champions to get us underway. And they got a bit of a wake-up call yesterday against the Thai pair. Went to 3 games. They won't want a repeat of that here.
Yeah, and that was a little bit concerning in terms of trying to estimate their chances here, that they will make to go the full distance.
Serves over 1-0.
And also sometimes you see that when a pair has been on the brink of defeat, then they play more freely. It's sort of like a free roll. They should have been on the plane now to Paris, to Rennes rather, where French Open is played next week. Yet they're still here, still got a chance to win it. Seo and Chae.
Well, if you give
3-1.
Chae Jong those kinds of opportunities at the net, she's not going to pass them up. Coming out in attack mode, haven't they?
They have, and playing in high pace. That's good to see. If they can keep that up, then it could be a repeat of the World Championship final results.
Serves over 2-4.
Boy, that's a beautiful rally by Seo and Chae.
5-2.
And Dongshun has really done well since he got in charge of men's doubles and mixed doubles.
Serves over 3-5. Service ball called too high.
First one today.
Over 6-3.
Daniel Wolf is the service judge. He thought that was served from above 115 centimetres.
Oh, he's done some wild smash from Zheng Siwei.
7-3. Service over. 4-7.
Hey, Chae.
5-7.
Well, they're having to work really hard to get back into this, the top seeds, but
7.
signs are they're just about warming to the task here.
Good work. Good work by Siu
8-6.
from the back court, but he's definitely being made to work hard.
Service over. 7-8.
Well, considering there was complete confusion on the Chinese side early in that rally, that's a very big point for them to win.
All. Change.
So quick onto that, Huang
9-8.
Probably best front court player in the world, Huang Yaqiong.
Service over.
That went over.
It did.
9-8. all.
What a fantastic rally it was. It's absolute top-class mixed doubles that we're watching. He doesn't like it.
That's the expression of the week.
Is there an emoji like that?
There should be.
The Yang Ming emoji.
Well reacted.
10-9.
Oi.
Serves over.
Didn't she hit that on the feathers?
10-all.
Chae Jung seemed like she used a little bit extra time. No, that's good enough.
So a narrow advantage for the Koreans as they go to the mid-game break, but what an entertaining first 9 minutes of this mixed doubles semi.
前面丢了几分不该丢的球，板城这边也是一样的，你看往前到这里过两个球，先过两个球，我们弹起来是对的，这打中还只是我们是前面你看你还要注意自己的偷袭，啊，没什么问题，连贯现在都不错，对吧？包括之前打完前面这几个架好，防守的时候我在这条线先别挤到，两个队形在这里的时候别管问题，我先把这一排这里把直线的球，还要把质量提高起来，再过它，先别挤它。 你看，抽出去他可能推压我，哪里会往前推压我？我先这样，再过来，再过来。啊，耐心点，一直耐心。
11, 10, play.
Super play. 3 really good drop shots in the opening of that rally by Siu. Challenging Zheng Siwei to be precise in his lifts.
Serves over 11-12.
This time it stayed on Siu's side.
Thirteen, 12.
Chance, big chance actually. She doesn't miss many of those.
13, all.
They're putting him through the ringer, aren't they?
Good awareness by Zheng Siwei.
It's not just the execution, it's just the speed of thought as well from Zheng. Seems to always find the right shot for the right moment.
Serves over.
정아, 앞에서 잡는 게 첫 번째가 좀 더 빨라야 다음이 쉬워진단 말이야.
Serves over. 15-14.
It's a great shot again, wasn't it, from Heng Chong, right into the side pocket of Chae.
14.
And the way she moves all the way to the backhand side. Look at this. Sidestepping there to get the right shot.
Wait. No coaching when we're ready to play. 16-14.
Zheng Ming got warned not to coach when the players are about to serve. We've seen that a couple of times, especially in women's doubles with the Japanese coach, Kei Nakajima.
Hey! 17-14. Serves over. 15-17.
Super quality again on the skies drop shots from Siu.
Serves over. 18-16.
这个启动抓得很好，把丢空，哎，对你不用打到中，你看就腰位置就多好，球速要出来啊，往下摁下去，可以打他最深，摁下去中路球。
19-16.
Sometimes comes down to which pair plays the pressure points better towards the business end.
And then
Huang challenges called out.
Well, the serve was called short, and they want Hawkeye to check.
yeah, I thought it looked to be good. But, obviously, the line judge is in a much better position. Lots of coaching from Yang Ming to Huang Chong here.
架起来，只要在前面拦住两边，拦住啊。
Did it reach? It most certainly did.
Correction in.
So with that correction, it's 4 game points to the top seeds.
20, game point 16.
And there it is, 21-16. Really impressive from the defending champions. Just 17 minutes on court.
First game.
And the Chinese pair lead 1 game to love.
Huang 21-16.
조금 더 타점을 내가 빨리 치는 타점을 몸으로서도 들어가서 치지만 이 상태에서 그냥 바로 순간적으로 눌러서도 그냥 타점의 변화만 조금 줘도 내가 치는 동작이 조금 더 타점이 빨라지면 볼을 칠 수 있는 공간이 좀 풀려지잖아. 몸하고 같이 들어가 같이 치려고 하는 타점하고 조금 더 내가 좀 더 헤드를 앞에서 놓고 좀 더 눌러줄 수 있는 타점을 해주면 놓고 올라가는 동작 좀 더 상대방한테 무게감 느끼게 쳐줄 수 있으니까 그걸 좀 더 신경을 쓰고 유재이가 연결하는 동작이 하나 치고 지금도 마지막 동작이 하나 치고 낮아지니까 자꾸 그 직선 플레이가 많이 난다. 그리고 그 동작을 쳤을 때 하나 동작 쳤을 때 하나 와서 쳤을 때 거기다 맞춰주는 게 아니라 반대로 가야 된단 말이야. 맞더라도. 그래서 제가 하나 땅 대놓고 제자리 서서 연타를 쉽게 때릴 수 있게 만들어주는 게 아니라 해놓고 반대로 이동해서 맞더라도 상대방의 힘을 분배를 시켜줄 수 있는 그런 들을 쳐줘야 되는데 그게 안 나오니까 계속 또 맞는 동작을 계속 연결해서 맞는다. 그 동작 하나 치고 리턴을 칠 것 같으면 반대로 뛸게요. 어차피 승자가 돼서 받아지니까. 그리고 내가 대강을 치면 그만큼 나는 다음 동작 내가 시간적 여유를 벌 수가 있잖아. 근데 거기서 계속 직선을 싸움을 한단 말이야. 그냥 그 동작 계속 걔네 기다리는데 거기다 계속 맞춰준다. 그게 치고 빼고 올라가도 반대쪽 올리고 또 항상 이렇게 계속 똑같은 데 맞춰주면 잘 때리는 거 익숙한 애들은 계속 잘하게끔 만들어주는 거야. 그런 생각을 해주면 초반에 좀 더 더 찍어서 올라가자.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. On court. Second game. Love all. Play.
Fast-paced opening to this second game. I would say that it's an advantage in the mixed doubles to play the near side of the court here, so that's in favor of a Korean comeback. But this situation here, this is where there's a long way to go. You're 1 game down. Played a lot of tournaments, hasn't really had the time to celebrate your double world championships.
Over.
Super dangerous when he comes forward there. So exactly that combination.
1, 2.
First a straight hit, makes his way forward, and then can go cross on Huang Yachong. What's she going to do? She has to cover the middle.
Two, all.
Great game.
3, 2. Over. 3 all.
I think he was quite satisfied, Yang Ming, with that play, especially dropping it below the tape. Super important for Zheng and Huang to get it below the table, the Koreans.
Serves over.
It's a little bit what we saw in the first game, where Siu played all those drop shots. Now it's Zheng Siwei and missing the last smash opportunity. I think cross clear probably also would have been an option to watch Chae Jung.
Just so quickly onto it, Huang Chong.
I think it's the only shot she covers. I think everybody, or everywhere else, is Zheng Siwei's. She's free to only cover one specific spot on the court.
Serves over. 5-4.
Of course, the previous shot has to be of high quality so that Siu doesn't have too many options. Yeah, that's what I've been looking at in the first game, where there's something something going on with the service of Chae Jung there. Strange hit.
6-5.
That's good leave. Late decision from Zheng Siwei, but the right one.
5. Point. Serves over. 6-7.
Well, again, that was a good lead because he had to get his bearings.
8-6.
It was an awkward one to have to deal with if he decided to play it.
Serves over. 7-8.
Nice.
Change.
打球，我要看好就看好一个点，抓好的球一定要定好这个对角线，或者他想不到的球，你一定要去抓好这个点啊，不要松下来，意思不要松下来。
8-all.
That's alert by Chae Jung. One of the previous rallies, I watched her movements without the shuttle, so to speak. It was Siu who ran the rally, but always trying to adjust, always trying to make her way forward.
Got a bit frustrated there, I think, Zheng Siwei.
Yeah. Fantastic drop shot. Oh, that's a beauty.
And that's 4 points in a row. And momentum with the Koreans just now.
10-8. Service over, 9-10. Service over, 11-9.
So they have the advantage. The Koreans 11-9 at the mid-game break and just starting to ask some questions of the #1 seeds.
手上球，那整个球手这样准备，那抓着球你不能装，看到你盯好，就今天要在这条线，我既然要抓，既然准备动作的出来，但是这个球的质量下来，没质量就不行。视为我们公民这个时候耐心点，还是要靠多拍当中多点耐心，咱就找机会。现在就是我们自己丢的送的这几分，该拿的分没拿，给他的分数了，是不是？没事。
好。
你再一分来啊，来回很正常。
20 seconds. 20 seconds. So, 11-9. Play. Service over, 10-11. Service over, 12-10.
He hasn't been really focused the last 5-6 rallies, Zheng Siwei. Ever since he didn't get to that service return from Su in his backhand side.
13-10.
Excellent services from Su Chae. Well, it wasn't him, it was Chae.
Service over, 11-13. Foot. 12-13. Thank you. Twelve, 13. Steps over. 14-12.
들어왔어.
Well, just doing enough. Keep their heads above water in this second game. Seo and Chae.
Serves over. 13-14, Kate.
Lovely flat defense for Huang. Brilliant. One more time, turning the initiative in favor of herself and partner Zheng Siwei, and even finishing it off at the top of the tape.
There's a totally bemused look on Chae Yujung's face there. As if to say, how did she get there so quickly to put that away? And she did. All tied up again, 14-all.
Oi, they can't get it past her. The Koreans.
15-14.
身体牵小脚啊，小脚啊，别光靠手。
Zheng Siwei was right behind his partner to cover it. Had she not gotten to it, Huang.
Serves over.
For once, found themselves out of position, Zheng and Huang.
15-all. Hey, huh? Serves over. 16-15.
Outside the picture here, I'm watching Yang Ming, the Chinese coach, and he's probably the most animated I've seen him. I wonder if he's got the stamina for an eventual third game.
It may or may not happen.
Bad service.
Well, that was good defense, really solid from Zheng and Huang. Because he was getting closer and closer, Chae, with those jump smashes.
She almost got it. Chae
18-15.
almost doesn't count. Both female players here so alert when the chance occurs that they can get to the net. Fantastic rally.
Just a little over elaborate. And they have battled Seo and Chae, but you just get the sense now it might be in vain, all that effort.
Serves over. 16-19.
And they really want to win this as well. When Huang missed that, Zheng Siwei looked like he got electrified. Good service.
Oh, that's just unbelievable.
They've played magnificently, Zheng Siwei and Huang Yachong. I think especially Huang Yachong, who's had a much bigger work
20,
radius
match
than we
point.
normally have seen her
16.
have. She's been backcourt player. There's their animated coach.
4 match points to replace in the final, Zheng and Huang. And they're going to be in the showpiece match tomorrow. 21-16 in the second game as well as the first. 39 minutes of just wonderful entertainment for a big crowd here in Unsa. And just further evidence as to why Zheng and Huang are ranked the #1 mixed doubles pair in the world.
Match won by Zheng Siwei and Huang Yachong, 21-16, 21-16.
So they win 21-16, 21-16. As I say, 39 minutes of explosive action on court. Well, coming up next, it's a chance to see the #1 women's doubles pair in the world, Chen and Jia, up against the surprise semi-finalists, Iwanaga and Nakanishi from Japan. Well, a warm welcome back to Unsa, birthplace of Hans Christian Andersen. Was born here in 1805, and there's a museum dedicated to him in the city. We are dedicating our day to semi-finals here at the Denmark Open, and we've reached the women's doubles second semi-final between Chen Qingchen and Ji Fan and Rin Iwanaga and Ki Nakanishi. Surprise semi-finalists from Japan. Officials are on court which means the players won't be far behind. Here's the draw. If you're with us earlier, you'll have seen Matsuyama and Shida come through against their fellow countrywomen Matsumoto and Nagahara. Who will they play in tomorrow's final? The clever money says Chen and Jia, but you never know. We've seen plenty